Let's see how well it launches. Whoa, hello, doctor. All right, not bad. Luxury sedan does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. That's pretty good. Under the hood, we have a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with the turbos in between the banks of the V, just like BMW's. Allows for compact design, a little bit more efficient in terms of building up boost earlier in the RPM band. And in the S6 and the S7, it makes 420 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. Not a giant number, but it's important to remember that this is not a full-on AMG or M competitor. This is more like a competitor to the Mercedes CLS 550 or the BMW 650 Gran Coupe. Now, as compared to the S6, which shares a similar drivetrain and setup, the S7 is about 2 inches wider, a little bit lower in the roof, and about 100 pounds heavier. So some say that the S6 will feel a little livelier because it'll move around a little, but I like how planted this is feeling right now, actually. I've got optional air suspension, just like in the S8, with the Audi Drive Select, where you can adjust all kinds of different things. It can even adjust how tight it holds your belt, so if you're driving comfortably, your belt will be pretty loose, but because I'm in dynamic mode right now, it will pre-tension my belt to hold me tighter into this Recaro seat. These seats, by the way, are pretty good. They're holding me in. They got this nice quilting, just like you'd find in a Lamborghini or a Bentley. You can sort of see the family resemblance there. The S-tronic transmission is a true dual clutch, unlike the S8's Tiptronic. Shifts very fast. It's not tear your face off fast, but as a daily driver kind of car with a little bit of power to have fun, I like it. The materials are first-rate stuff. You got Google Street View on the nav, which is very cool. Backup camera. I like this carbon fiber trim that goes around the whole car. In fact, the piece of trim up there on the dash is the biggest piece of trim that Audi makes. The gauges are nice and clear with the traditional S silver faces. We've got cylinder deactivation in this car, so when you're cruising kind of off throttle on the highway or whatever, it will deactivate 2 cylinders in each bank and run as a V4. This car has active noise cancellation, and what that means is, like a pair of noise-canceling headphones, the frequency of the engine will change slightly when it goes to 4 cylinders. And rather than being able to hear the pitch of the engine change like you can in the Chryslers, it sounds different. There's something that sounds off when that happens. This car, it's completely seamless. You have no idea when it happens. It's not pumping V8 sound in like the BMW does. It's just canceling out the unwanted frequency from going into 4-cylinder mode. It's pretty cool. Pretty good. A little tire squeal there from those Yokohamas. It's got a bit of tire on it. I can feel the diff working there. Bringing the back end right around. It's really, there's not a lot of understeer happening. Look at that. It just came right around, didn't it? A lot of the older Audis, even the RS4, just notorious understeer. This is very balanced in the corners. Very neat stuff. I think I like this car. For just under 79 grand, this is a cool car. Do I have any complaints? Yes, I do. The Mercedes CLS, which also has sort of a sloping rear roof, I can fit comfortably in the back of that without hitting my head. However, in the back seat of this, I do hit my head. So if you have rear passengers that are going to be 6 foot or over, you might want to factor that in. But other than that, this is a very nice car. If you can't see, you can't drive. It's why I hate the Camaro and why Lamborghinis come with backup cameras. It's also why I wear Dylan Optics sunglasses. They don't just look cool, they work. Their NIR technology reduces reflections within the lens, helping the world seem much, much more clear. Now we've partnered up with Dylan, and you can support your favorite online TV show at the same time you're protecting your eyes by going to TheSmokingTire.com and ordering some Dylan sunglasses. If you do, I'll throw in a free Smoking Tire t-shirt on the house.